Hey, it's me again. I haven't heard back from Starbucks. It's okay, didn't really want the job, as you remember, but I do need money. I do need a job, so I'm looking around. I thought today I would talk about my real jobs, cartooning and writing. I've talked about this a little bit already. I've written 3 books. My first one was self-published. It's called The King's Eagle. My second one, Melidora, was published by Dire Ninja Media. And they published my third book, which is called Death Magick. Now, Death Magick came out on May 9th this year, and it is available on Amazon, as are my other 2 books. You can get it in paperback or for Kindle. Now, Death Magick is volume 1 in part 1 of the Grave World series. Part 1 is called The Death of Alan Shade, and it comprises Death Magick and Winter's Bones. Winter's Bones will be coming out this year too, probably in December. Watch for it. The Death of Alan Shade is about a man named, unsurprisingly, Alan Shade, who he lives kind of this average, ordinary, nothing life. And then after an accident, he finds himself in the land of the dead. And he learns that he is a necromancer, and that he, basically, he finds out, as he discovers his power, how to make his nothing life into something. The story is about being part of one's own life. Sometimes our lives can get very bad and we don't want to be part of them. You know, sometimes we run away from ourselves. We don't want to know who we are. We don't want to be part of our own lives, you know, because of trauma or some kind of upset, you know. So the book is about Alan learning to be part of the experiences of his life, learning to really experience his life rather than running away from it, even the trials, even the pain, to be present in his own life. And of course, it's also about, you know, demons and ghouls and scary stuff. Flying ships, if you like that, pirate ships. I'm probably not describing this book very well, but I'm incredibly proud of it. I put a lot of work into it. I put a lot of myself into it. I'm very proud of all of my works. Melidora and Death Magick probably have the most of me in them, you know. Alan Shade is basically me. Except, you know, he says all the right things, and, you know, he's strong, he's capable, and his strength means something. The book Fight Club was a very influential book. Well, in my life, anyway. It had a big impact on me, philosophically. Because as I interpreted it, it's about a man who feels that his power doesn't mean anything anymore. And he wants asserting himself to have value, and he wants to be able to affect change in his life. If he feels that who he is doesn't matter. And that is definitely something that I identify with. A lot of my main characters are dealing with isolation and feelings of powerlessness. Powerlessness defines my life. And Alan is me, except that he has power. That means something. He can change things in the world. He can change his life. He can help the people around him. You know, being a good person is important in the story, and it's what saves the day. So it's a very personal story. As you know, all my stories are personal, but this is the most personal, I think. Melidora is very personal too, but it deals with my childhood. You know, memories of being a child and, you know, lost friends, and it's tied to this feeling that I've had, this persistent feeling throughout my life that there is another world besides this one, to which some people have access. This gets into some weird territory here. I might save it for another vlog, Vramble, whatever I call these things. But so yeah, you can go to Amazon and check out all my books. And if you get one, and if you read it, leave a review. If you hate it, leave a review saying that it's shitty. If you love it, leave a glowing review. I just want reviews. Reviews are important. Reviews on Amazon are important. And I don't care if you leave a good review. I'm not going to ask everybody to leave 5 stars. Leave a real review. Tell me what you really thought of it. You know, because it's not just about numbers. You know, it's also about hearing what people have to say. And I want to know what you think about my work. My other job is I'm a cartoonist. I draw the talking boxes, Wugs, and Cloud Person. And I'm going to put links in the description. I feel like everybody points down in videos when they say in the description, but I don't really think that's necessary. You know where the description is. So click the links. You're going to see talkingboxes.net. You can see my weird surrealist strip, The Talking Boxes, which is something I've been drawing for more than 20 years. And you can see Wugs, which is inspired by the Wug test from the 50s, I believe it was, developed by Jean Berko Gleason. It's kind of a linguistics thing. The test was developed to study language acquisition with, in children. And it's a very innocent, very simple and happy strip. And then you have a similar strip called Cloud Person, and whereas Wugs doesn't have any characters, it doesn't have recurring characters that are named or storylines or anything. Cloud Person is centered on a character whose name is Cloudy. And Cloudy is a very happy cloud, and he floats around and he helps people out, and he makes people feel good. You know, as opposed to the cloud being over your head, that means it's raining, you're sad, you're upset about something. Kind of turning that around. And actually in the background, over there, you can see a plush Cloudy beside my couch. I actually have a plush Cloudy Cloud Person. I have a plush Talking Boxes too. It's either box 1 or box 2, depending on which way you turn him. But anyway, this is my job, you know, writing, drawing. But I need money in order to continue living in a structure. and continue being able to eat and care for my cats. You heard one of my cats just now. So I'm going to continue looking for a job. I'm going to keep writing. I'm going to keep drawing. Trying to go through vocational rehab. We're going to see how that works. Right now, my life is in a period of transition, and we're going to see what happens. So, stay tuned, I guess. Follow the links and check out my stuff. All right. Have a good day. Bye.